Hello, and welcome to the Notary Life with Kimmi Podcast. I am also one of the trainers with Notary Educators, which includes myself, Kimberly Nunnally, Angela Johnson, and Alexis Franklin. We each own our own very successful notary businesses and teach notaries in all 50 states to be great and grow their own business. We will discuss general notary work, apostilles, ink fingerprinting, and the duties of a notary signing agent, and much, much more. For all of your notary needs, please visit notaryeducatorsllc.com. We hope you enjoy the show, and we wish you much success. Hello. Welcome to Notary Life with Kimmi. Hello to those who will listen to the podcast and those who will watch the replay. Welcome to the channel where the players play. Actually, you guys know I'm in Atlanta, and I love when I come through the airport and I see those words, or I hear that little song. Kind of cracks me up. So, hey, welcome. So it is Saturday morning and we are live in the house. So we'll give YouTube a few minutes to notify everyone. You know how that works. I'm back again because I had some amazing questions. Hey, everybody. I had some amazing questions about the new Build Your Notary Business coaching. Yes. If you have not heard and you are new to the party, I'm offering coaching now. And people have been asking me for years for a coaching program, but I couldn't roll it out till it was right. You know how I do. Hey, Dana, welcome. Where you from, Dana? And whoever else is joining us right now. Hey, everybody, welcome. Yeah, you saw it right. Do you really want to learn the notary business? I mean, do you really want to learn? We're going to talk about it. Jamiko, hello, new here too. Welcome, Jamiko. Got a lot of newbies today. That's kind of why I like to mix it up and go live at different times, because everybody can't do Monday. Everybody can't do any one day. So welcome. So yeah, let's get right to it though. So the question again today is, do you really want to learn the notary business? And California. Okay, great. And we got Columbia, South Carolina in the house. Very good. So yeah, today's question was though, do you really want to learn a notary business? And if you do, you are in the right place. So let's talk about it. So for those of you who don't know and you are new, I'm Kimmi. I'm a notary here in the state of Georgia, but I teach nationwide. All of your documents will not originate from the state that you live in. So we got California in the house, South Carolina. I actually have a book for each state that if you're trying to start your business, check it out, how to start your business in California, because it's just a little bit different than how to start your business in South Carolina. So each state has their own book. However, being a notary is just being a notary in all states. It's the same thing, basically. Just like if you're a heart surgeon, you don't have to operate only on Black people, white people, Asian people. You can operate on anybody because a heart is a heart, right? A piece of paper is a piece of paper. Now, you do need to know what to do with it, and that's why we're here today. Do you really want to learn about the notary business? So what I have come up with, since you know a little bit about me, again, I've been a notary off and on for 20 years. I have my YouTube channel here. I have my teaching company, Notary Educators, where myself, Alexis, Angela, and Jeffrey, we all teach. We all independently have our own notary businesses. And then we come together to form Notary Educators, where we actually educate. We don't just sell courses. So I'm so excited. If you have not heard, I've been going live every day this week just because I really want the message out. We have started a new program, and it's called Build Your Notary Business Coaching. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken all of my training, which is 8 major components to building your notary business. The most popular one is Notarize Like a Pro, because that's that initial learning how to notarize documents. And that's what keeps most people from executing and growing in their business. They just don't know how to notarize. They're afraid of acknowledgments. They're afraid of jurats. Okay, how to administer an oath. Do I really have to do these things? Do I have to have a journal? You know, what kind of ID can I accept? So that course covers your basics, right? I've taken all of my courses, which also include Build Your Notary Business Step by Step. Okay. And also notarizing estate packages now is a thing. And it is a little bit different than your regular document. notarizing estate packages and notarizing trust packages. So that's what that course is, right? Then I have the specialty general notary course, which takes you into nursing homes and hospitals. So you're saying, Kimmi, why are you telling me about all these courses? Because I want you to learn the business. Hold on, I got a treat for you. And then pricing and marketing. I have a course about that. Ink fingerprinting. A lot of people want to add that. The I-9 training. People want to add that. And the last one is translation services. So these are all different parts of your notary business that you need to learn if you want to be able to make money and be profitable, right? Now we go to the question, do you really want to learn the notary business, and how do you learn it, right? A lot of people are saying, Kimmi, I want to take your courses, but I just don't have $400 to take everything. I don't have $500 to take everything. And that's okay. You don't need it, because guess what I did? I'm rolling out again, Build Your Notary Business coaching. And along with the coaching comes, guess what? All of my 8 classes, all of my courses, online, self-paced, unlimited access. Unlimited access. So you get unlimited access to the courses that I just discussed. Also, weekly live workshops, okay? Live weekly workshops. And that's me. We're going to actually deep dive into this notary business. You will learn how to do copy certification. You will learn what to do if there's no verbiage on the document. You're going to learn if you can take ID from a minor. All these different things, right? What type of supplies are needed. I go over this in the course, but we're going to deep dive weekly. So the first few minutes of every session weekly will consist of some training. It just will. You have to know this business inside and out to make your money. You cannot fake it till you make it. I'm in so many Facebook groups and people put copies of documents. You know, what do I do here? If you're asking what goes on this line and it's the date, you should not be notarizing. Okay. So that's why I asked the question, do you really want to learn the notary business? And if you do, I'm ready to help you do so. I'm giving you access to all of my courses. Again, $39.99, which includes free workshops every week. When I first rolled out this $39.99 program last week, it wasn't including live workshops. And I got to thinking, I said, you know what? I can give the people an hour a week to try to make sure they're grasping the information, because it's there. So I had some questions that come up from the live that I did the other day. Okay, let's go over it. And all of this can be found at notaryeducatorsllc.com. Notaryeducatorsllc.com. I neglected to say where you can look into this a little bit deeper. We are going to start the kickoff next Friday, the 12th. I typically do not date my videos for YouTube reasons, but July 12th is the kickoff, which is a Friday. So you definitely want to join before then. Our first kickoff meeting is going to be on Friday, where we'll do introductions. We'll go over what the program is going to look like deeper. This does include a group chat, a private community chat via WhatsApp, where we can stay in touch, and I will be in and out of the group. Mysterious Lady, welcome. I just became a notary. Welcome, Mysterious Lady. I got a lot of newbies today. First time here on my live, too. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm just going over, and go back and watch the beginning if you missed it. But the new coaching program I'm rolling out, Build Your Notary Business. And it's designed for my newbies. It's designed for newbies and those who just don't know what to do. They have their commission. They're stuck. What do I do? What are my next steps? So we're going to build out these businesses together. I know it ain't flashy. It ain't sexy. It's not, let's make $100,000 a year. You will make the money if you know what to do. So I'm here to give you that foundation. If you really want to learn the notary business, this is the program for you, okay? Complete access to the courses and weekly with me and a private community for you to chat. And I had some questions that came up the other day, so I'm going to address those from my videos first, and then we'll get to whatever questions you have about the new program and what does it look like, how does it work, if you have some additional questions. So one of the questions was, new coaching. So I already talked about this as a new coaching opportunity for us to help you to grow your business. So one of the questions was, does the new coaching opportunity that I'm offering, does it come with one-to-one coaching? Does it come with one-to-one? It doesn't come with one-to-one. Okay. But what happens is I'm here anyway. So if it's just a one-off question about something, sure. If I have to give you a phone call, I can. Most of our communication will be through the group me chat. But if it's something like, hey, Kimmi, I really need to ask this burning question or whatever, or you can email me first. If I feel I need to call you, I will. But so it doesn't come with, say, 1-to-1, but I'm always here anyway. But if you need like a full-blown hour session or half an hour session, I might need to clear my calendar and put you on my calendar. Yes, there is a group. There's one-to-one coaching available at a discounted rate. Okay. Another one was, can I start watching the videos immediately after I do the download? Yes, immediately after joining the coaching program, you have access to the videos, and I want you to start watching them. Some people were like, well, I'll wait till next Friday. No, I'm going to set the parameters and help you to grow your business. So what does that look like? You can start the moment you pay the $39.99 to join, you can start watching the videos, right? And then when we get together weekly, then we're going to be discussing what you learned, what you had questions about, and your peers will be doing the same. So you're watching a video, 5 other people are watching the video, and then we're all talking about it. Hey, Kimmi, this wasn't clear, or can you add a little bit more to this? Okay. Again, I'm going to be going over a specific notarization acts with you too throughout this. Copy certification, credible witness. What is credible witness? How do you use it? When do you use it? We're going to go over all these types of things in the Build Your Business coaching program. Okay. And so, yes, that was one of the questions. Do I wait till next Friday to start watching the videos? No, you can start right now. You can start wherever you want to. There's no certain order. Now, I prefer you start with Notarize Like a Pro, just because I want you to learn your basic notarial duties. But you don't have to. You have access to it unlimited, so you can do it however you want to. And then when we get together, that's when we're going to be going over weekly, whatever you want to talk about. The first part of the sessions every week will be some form of training, because I'm out here developing real notaries, okay? I want you to really learn this business. This is no fluff. It ain't no hype. It ain't, it's none of that. This is straight up. If you're ready to learn the business, that's why I titled it. Do you really want to learn, or do you just want to, just kind of want to hang out? If you really want to learn the business, that's what I'm doing with this program. I've never offered it before. For years, people have been begging, hey, Kimmi, I need mentorship. I need mentorship. I knew what they meant when they said mentorship. I wasn't the person to help you to just kind of dangle you along with just kind of fake mentorship. So whenever I rolled my program out, it had to be tight. It had to be ready. And I was like, what can I do where the people can learn and at the same time have access to me to help them to kind of get the edges smoothed out, right? And that came with giving them complete access to the courses, the $39.99. They can self-teach, and you can help guide them along the way. And that's what I'm going to be doing for you, okay? Another question was, how long is the program? The coaching program is as long as you want it to be. I'm not going anywhere. For now, it's going to be weekly trainings. I really want to make sure we can get people up and moving and going. And that's not going to be 1 month. Somebody said, well, I'll just pay $39.99 to watch all the courses. You can do that. I'm not over control of what you watch, when you watch it. I'm not the gatekeeper. Once I made the promise and the offer, it is what it is. So, but that's not my prayer for you. My hope for you is that we're going to actually build your business out. We're going to help you to get to the bag, get to the money, as they say, right? And that comes with knowledge. So if you want to try to do a shortcut, something sneaky, creepy, whatever, I don't have any control over that. I'm not here for that. I'm here to actually help you grow. I've been on YouTube now for 3 years. My message has never changed. I'm very consistent. So if you're really ready to go next level and learn the notary business for only $39.99 per month with weekly trainings, you're not going to get that anywhere, and not without all the fluff. Again, I don't believe in fluff. We're going to learn this business, learn it and grow it. Okay. Let me get a couple of questions, and I'm going to come back to what I had from the previous times I went live about the training. Dark Room Media says, happy Saturday. Hey, welcome, Dark Room. Dana says, hey, Queen, I do loan signings, but as you know, that has slowed down. I need other things to do with my notary help. Yes, Dana. And that's what we're talking about now. With this new coaching program, I'm going to be going over how to get into the nursing homes, how to notarize those documents, how to speak like an expert. You can watch the trainings already pre-recorded. about ink fingerprinting, how to complete the I-9 translation services. I have a job right now. As soon as I get off of here, I'm going to go live on my other channel, and then I'm going to do a translation. And the translation is a German divorce decree. They need it translated from German to English. I don't speak German, but guess who's about to do the facilitation of the translation? Your girl. So I teach you that in the translation course. So you have access to all these courses, $39.99. You get a little training here, and then you come to me during our sessions, and this is where we're going to add some clarity to it, or you can drop it in the community chat. Okay. So another question I have about the new arrangement is, or the new coaching program is, do I have to watch the trainings in a certain order? Do I have to watch them in a certain order? You do not have to watch the trainings in a certain order. I just said that earlier. You can start wherever you want to, and I will be sending out what I recommend you do. I've already kind of put them on the playlist the way I recommend you watch it, starting with Notarize Like a Pro, then specialty, pricing, and et cetera, right? But I'm going to actually send out something in an email shortly with the upcoming schedule. I'm going to go ahead and release the link so you can start joining the GroupMe chat. And I'm just really excited about this. I am. And again, anything I put my name on it, it's going to be right. So it took me 3 years to offer some kind of coaching program. And again, I didn't know what it looked like. I was quite frankly afraid. I'm like, am I going to be able to help the people really deliver? I knew I was helping with my information. I had no doubt. If you read the reviews, the reviews are amazing. They just are on all my courses. So you can read them. I think one of them might have a 4-star, maybe one, but they're 5-star courses. They really are. And you can read the reviews. I mean, what they say, the proof is in the receipts. The proof is in the pudding. So I'm just excited to announce it the way that I am and to roll out the coaching program the way that we're doing it. Because I just really didn't know. Like I said, I've been doing this YouTube social media thing for like 3 years, over 3 now. And people will always ask me, hey, I need mentorship. I need this. I need that. And I just didn't know how to execute it. And it wasn't that I hadn't seen other people offer mentorship programs and all this and all that. But again, I don't do anything with fluff. I just don't. I don't have time to lay in the bed at night figuring, how can I get the people? How can I? No, when I bring it, it need to be right. When I finish my mentorship program with you or my coaching program, I need to be able to lay in the bed at night and sleep and not say, oh, are they going to be? No, I have no doubt. 5-star review. That's what I do. That's what I do in my personal business as a notary. That's what I do here on my YouTube channel. That's what I do with Notary Educators. We all deliver 5-star service. Okay. We are Chick-fil-A, but in the notary space. Okay. I went there for breakfast this morning. All right. Let me get back to my question here, and I'm going to come back to the comments. Okay. So I had another question. So do I need to wait until next Friday to sign up? Is another question. Some people have said, well, I'll just wait till next Friday and sign up. You don't have to wait till next Friday. You can start watching the courses right now. As I mentioned before, you just pay the money and you start having access to everything. Now, after this live and my other one, I am going to, by this afternoon, have the chat out and available so you guys can start introducing yourselves. I will put a chat in there, say welcome. Any questions you have as you're starting to watch the videos, you can start using the chat, and we're going to start using it and getting accustomed to it. Okay. So that was one of my questions. Another question I had from just the last few days, because I will be going live probably every day, just so I can make sure the word gets out, because YouTube just frankly doesn't show my videos to everybody. I have 20,000 people here almost on the channel, and they may alert 20 people. So unfortunately, I have to do a little bit more to make sure the word gets out and people know about the training and the opportunity for the coaching and the courses and everything for just $39.99 per month. I have to do the work. So it's okay. That's what I do. So another question was, do I have to watch the courses in order to benefit from the coaching program? No, you don't. The coaching is the coaching. I've just included unlimited access to my courses. So if you just want to come strictly for coaching, you can. Okay. And I may need to try to word that in such a way so people know that. But most of the people I deal with or I encounter are brand new. So they don't know how to start their business. So that's another reason why I wanted to include access to the courses. I felt it was a disjustice for me to give you access to me and I know you don't know the business. That makes zero sense. And that makes my job harder, actually. It's easier for me to give you access to the courses, and then you learn something about the business, and now we're going to tweak it on the back end. You see what I mean? But I could have just said, hey, $39.99, you can talk to me all day or whatever. You can join it. No, I told you when I roll out something, it's got to be right. So I said, I'll give you access to the courses, unlimited, and then we'll come on the back end and clean it up from what you're learning, make the connection to how to use it out in the streets. And that's another thing I didn't get a chance to talk about really quick. So to answer that question, though, you can have coaching without watching the videos. That is not a requirement. It's just a bonus, okay? It's just a bonus to be able to have access to the courses for $39.99, because typically one course is about $55, $67. And some people have decided, you know what? I don't want any of that. I just want the course. So you can still buy the courses at your leisure. Those options are still there. Whatever you decide to do, I want to be a part of your notary journey. Okay. Some people, again, have said, you know what? I don't want the mentorship or coaching. I don't want that. I don't want to be a part of all this. I just want the information. And you can still get it either way. Unlimited access monthly. You can buy them individually. Whatever your preference is, you can still do all of those options. Okay. Really quick. So again, part of this whole coaching came about is because I want to help you to build your confidence and overcome your fears of starting your business. Many of you have your commission and you are just stuck. Okay. Many of you have your commission. Nobody is offering what I'm offering in this space right now. And again, that's why it took me 3 years to come up with it. I could have came up with something, kind of jinky, whatever. But no, when I roll it out, it's got to be right because my name is on it. When you say notary educators, I say it with pride. And most of you do too. 90% of you. And I appreciate that. Okay. So we'll go over marketing tips in our sessions. We'll have practice sessions. What does that look like? Actually mock things, mock marketing. I want you to tell me, or I'll show you first what to do. And then we mock roll doing marketing, pricing, phone calls, all of it, the whole gamut. These things will be recorded. So there is a replay. Okay. The replay is available. So if you can't make a session, it's no worries. You can watch the replay, type in a chat. Hey, this wasn't clear. I wanted to ask a question or whatever. Okay. Always you have access to notaryeducatorsllc.com to contact us via the email. So between email, but there is a private chat for those that are part of membership. Okay. And the reason I want to keep that private too is because as I'm teaching you, you all can help each other. See, I know you know what to do. You've been trained. Somebody might put in there, well, can I just add a acknowledgement or a direct? And somebody else might say, well, do you have your stamps? Because you've learned from me what the process should be. I can trust that, hey, this group, they know what they're doing. And if you don't, then of course I'm going to chime in like I do with everything else, because we got to have correct information floating. We cannot just be willy-nilly. Okay. Let's get back to our chat over here. So to Dana's point, yeah, you need to be adding translation services, apostille services. Oh, that was another question. So this particular part of the coaching program at this time does not include apostille or loan signing or remote online notary. I am helping you to learn the business, grow the business, add additional services. And most of you, quite frankly, are not ready for apostille. You're not ready for remote online notary. You're not ready for any of these other things that you're trying to do. Loan signing agent. It all starts with being a great notary. Okay. It does. So I'm again, unfortunately, most of you aren't even ready for the other things that you're asking about. But when you're ready, I will bring in people to help. By that point, Alexis and Angela and myself will come up with something so we can help you all to get everything that you need. But right now, most of you just need help starting this business and learning the business. Okay. Let's go to Classy Sassy says, good afternoon, Kimmi. I paid my $39.99 on yesterday help. I'm not computer savvy. How do I begin to watch the videos? Hey, Classy Sassy. So all you do is when you receive the email from Gumroad, that's how everything is housed. It will tell you access information here. So just read. And that's one of the things we're going to be going over in training, is making sure we learn how to read instructions. So once you pay, you'll get a separate email, I believe, and it'll say something like start viewing information here or your access here, and it should be a separate email. And again, that's from Gumroad, okay? Gumroad. All right. If it's still unclear, please just shoot me an email. But go to Gumroad. In the search bar also, you can type in Gumroad, Gumroad, and the information will pop up in your search bar on your email. And I always say star that email as your favorite so you can find it easily in your favorites. Okay. And Mysterious Lady said, I just signed up. Thanks for this. Oh, it's my pleasure. I can't wait to work with you all. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. What other questions do you all have about the program? And before I head out, because I wanted to make sure I covered everything that was on my list. What other questions do you have about the new program? And again, it's Build Your Notary Business Coaching. Coaching including the courses. And again, you don't have to watch the courses. You can strictly come for the coaching, but the courses is a benefit. And it actually started the reverse. It was the course access, and then the benefit was the coaching that's coming with it. So either way you want to look at it, we got you covered. Okay. All right. What other questions do you have for me? What other questions about the program? I think I covered all the ones that were in the chat. I covered all of those. So any other questions today? Hang out a few more minutes. Any other questions? I appreciate you. Dana says, I appreciate you. I will figure out how to pay for it. You are a queen. Oh, Dana, my pleasure. My pleasure. And we'll be here too. Good question right here from Mysterious Lady. Dana, but we'll be here waiting on you whenever you're ready, okay? No pressure. We will be here. And if you don't start with us next Friday, you can always go back and catch the replays. I really want everybody to be there for that kickoff, of course, for next Friday, because there's nothing like a kickoff. The meetings will be via Zoom. Also, I neglected to say that they will be via Zoom. So you'll get a Zoom link every week, and then you can go back and watch it if for some reason you're not there in person, okay? Yes, all states are invited. This is open to all states. I'm in Georgia, but as I teach you and as you will learn as a notary, all of your documents are not going to come from your state. Most of my documents do not come from my state. So you still need to know how to process it, how to change the venue. And I always teach this in class. If you're in Alabama and somebody comes to you with a document from California, do you say, I'm sorry, sir, you got to go back to California. I'm an Alabama notary. Not. Now, you do that if you don't know how to notarize, but we go over all of that in training, okay? So I answered all the questions. Let's see here. So, Dana, yeah, we'd love to have you in the program. Mysterious Lady says, how can you become a notary in multiple states? Do you cover this? And I'll tell you right here really quick. You can be a notary at times in different states. It does start with your state handbook. So some handbooks in some states will say, no, you cannot do it at all. So, for example, I am in Georgia. I border South Carolina, Florida, Alabama. So most of the times, though, in order to be a notary in multiple states, you must have some business in that second state. So my primary residence is Georgia. If I have an office in South Carolina, they typically will. But just to try to be a notary in another state so you can double your income is usually frowned upon. Okay. But if you have legitimate business, sometimes you may live 6 months in Florida, 6 months in Georgia, then that may be legitimate. Okay. But typically, no, you don't just try to, have multiple states so you can have multiple income. That's not how that works. And yes, we can cover just about anything you want to know notary related in the coaching program. Okay. Some of it will be covered in the courses. Some of it will be live. You can shoot a text, email. Let's see. Bird Mankle. Bird Mankle says, I'm in Georgia. I'm looking forward to signing up and learning. Yeah, we'd love to have you. I'm so excited too. I'm really pumped up about this because, like I said, for years, people have been like asking for mentorship and coaching. And I'm like, no. And like I said, I usually tell people, get the course. And they've gotten the course, and most people, they've done very well. 5 stars on everything. I'm gonna brag a little bit right now. 5 stars on all my courses. I have 8 of them. And anything I do, like you see here on YouTube, you can only imagine what a live is like in person behind closed doors. Come on, y'all. Okay. Next question is, will the coaching sessions replays have an expiration time, or will they be available as long as you have a subscription? Yes. So all of the information, the courses, the self-paced courses, unlimited access to those, unlimited access to the replays, everything is part of the subscription. Yes. So as long as you're part of the subscription, yes, that's true. Yeah, that's how that works. Everything. Now, some people, like, for example, they may say, well, I'm going to do the subscription and then eventually I just want to purchase Notarize like a pro so I can have it forever. Okay, that's fine. You know, and I may even come up with a some kind of discount too, like a deep discount if you want to purchase a course and just have it at your disposal. And that's why I love these lives, because as I'm talking to you all, I always come up with something else. So I'm going to do that. Let me make myself a note to offer a discount for permanent ownership. Because you may say, I need to have this course forever. And you may not want to do the membership. Okay. Offer a discount on permanent ownership. Okay. That's why I love these lives too. Because you guys, and that's why I'm big on giving. I'm going to say this, guys. I'm going to answer a few more questions and I got to go. But I'm big on sharing, because as I share with you all, you guys always give me tips on something else I could do to better myself. So I will do that. I'll have a discount code that you can use off of the courses in case you decide, I just really need to own this. And that's a great idea, especially like the specialty general notary. That's a longer course. The trust package course is actually a longer course. So I think that's a great idea. But to answer the question, everything, the replays, the new trainings will all be a part of the library. Yep. They will, because there's going to be a lot of new trainings added. As I'm training you, I'm adding those to the library. So, for example, I don't talk about copy certification in any of the courses, but that will be part of the training. I don't talk about credible witness in any of the trainings, but that will be part of the new library. Yes. Okay. Very good. What time does it start? So the actual coaching program is starting next Friday. If that's what you're referring to, the kickoff is next Friday. Our first session will be via Zoom. Everything will be Zoom, and I'll send out a link. I'm getting ready to send out the actual schedule. The schedule is out now. I'll send it out in the email to those. And on the website, you can look under live trainings to see the schedule. You can look under mentorship. I didn't put the schedule there. I probably should just put the schedule, but I didn't want it to be confusing. I didn't want it to look like you got to pay for mentorship and the classes. That's how I had to set up at first. But people get kind of confused very quickly. So I got to be very clear how I put it out. But the schedule is at Notary Educators. Let me just go over it with you right quick. And then you could always go find it at your leisure. Just for example, and these are the dates for July. So for July, the Build Your Notary Business Coaching sessions are 7/12 is our kickoff. 7/17 is going to be the role of the notary. 7/25, we're going to do acknowledgments versus jurats. 7:30, we're going to go over basic supplies. So again, all of these things that's just for the month of July. So next month will be copy certification, different things. I'm helping you to build out that business. Now, you don't have to wait for these sessions in order to learn the things I'm talking about. I want you to look at the videos, and in that way, when we get together, you'll already have a deep understanding, or, at least a basis. And then from there, we can continue to grow. I'm all about building. Do you think Georgia will ever be a remote online notary? Martin, I don't know. I'm going to tell you, it doesn't seem like it's beneficial to the state to have it, because it's been around in other states forever. And Georgia is usually last to the party on everything. So right now, I'm just going to say no. So don't buy any remote online training. It's not here yet. It could be another 5 or 10 years. So do not do it yet. Okay. PL says, Kimmi, this is amazing. Can't afford not to sign up. Searching the couch for $40. Oh, PL, you are so welcome. That's so funny. Don't look too hard now. And don't forget, guys, this is a tax write-off too. I'm not a tax consultant, but anytime you invest in training for yourself, this is part of your business. I mean, it's a $40 investment. I wish I had something like this when I started. It took me years to learn everything. And that's why I always tell people, I'm like, well, you can do the express method, learning with me, or you can do what I did. You can make the mistakes. You can do the whole gamut and then come back around, and you still might need me to help you tweak it for you. Okay. And then she says, my goal for 2024 was to finally start my birthday, 26th of this month. I purchased your courses, but didn't start. Oh, well, okay. So look, for yourself, for your 26th of the month, let's get it going. Again, so you have some of the courses already, but now join the mentorship, and let's coaching program, and let's get it going. So guys, I'm going to head out. I believe I answered all of the questions today. If you have additional questions, just drop it in the chat. As always, it is my pleasure to serve you guys. And on behalf of Notary Life with Kimmi, Notary Educators, be on the lookout for your emails for those of you who have joined, and the link for the group. I'm going to go ahead and get that out today so we can start communicating, okay? All right, guys. Well, until next time, what is today? Saturday. Okay. Bye, guys. Thank you again for listening to the Notary Life with Kimmi podcast. We would love to be a part of your notary journey. Please visit us at notaryeducatorsllc.com for all of your notary training needs. Also, please feel free to join the Notary Life with Kimmi YouTube channel, where Kimmi has over 400 videos that will help you to grow and build a successful notary business. Until the next episode, we wish you much success on your journey. Bye.